Hello, welcome to Mountain Lion Mindset. This is Masi Amadze, and I'm the creator of Mountain Lion Mindset, the YouTube channel that's based on the book, it's talking about the book. I'm writing about the book right now, and I might as well start talking about it a little more than I usually do. They say writing, everything isn't writing. Everything isn't writing. Which means talking about it to people, having ideas about it, researching on it, planning about writing isn't writing. And to a degree, I agree with that. But I feel like it's important to discuss your ideas with people other than yourself, and that's why I have created this YouTube channel, to basically bounce around ideas and see if anybody agrees with me or not, or anybody's interested in reading a book about a mindset I've cultivated. The title's really catchy, but it has to do more with me thinking I'm a mountain lion at one point. So it's symbolic. The title is symbolic. I have struggled with bipolar disorder ever since I was 14. I'm currently 33 now. And it's been a doozy. And in the midst of that, I have gone manic many times. And in one of my manic episodes, I don't know if it was multiple, I don't think it was, but in one of them I thought I was an actual mountain lion. So over the years I've been thinking about why that is, but it's just not being on your meds and losing touch with reality. But I started researching mountain lions, and they have a rough life. I mean, given that they have to climb down a rough terrain, a very steep climb, down and up, just for food. But the other thing about is the mountains themselves. In life we have, I think it's a Buddhist philosophy or something like that, where we climb a mountain. Let's say you want to get a new job, and it takes you a while trying to get that new job. You land the job, and now you've are at the job for various amount of years, and then you kind of get depressed and wanting to kind of venture out into another field to basically fill the void. It's inevitably getting apathy from the thing that you found enjoyment. And I don't think that's where my book is headed or is about, but it has that saying. It's like climbing a new mountain every time. But for me, it was the same one. It has been the same one. Stability Mountain, I guess. I've ever since the age of 14, I've been into self-development, but I have developed in life over time, and something or someone decides this is not it. So I do something. I have done many things that derail me from my achievements. That was earlier, but over in my later years, I became really disciplined, self-developed. I went sober, vegan, celibate for 2.5 years, among other things, and it was amazing. I was sober, and the first time in my life after discovering alcohol and recreational drugs for a long extended time, an extended amount of time. And eventually, I came up with, my fears were rational. I take lithium for bipolar disorder, and it's a gold standard. So I started researching about side effects. I didn't really know. With bipolar individuals, they tend to fight really tooth and nail not to take medication, because once we feel fine, we're like, oh, we don't need this. But for me, I was like, okay, I need it, because by then I had already been in the psych ward multiple times, and I'm like, yeah, I need it, but I don't want to take it because the side effects, lithium does some things. It's been a while since I looked into the side effects again, but at that time I was very worried that my kidneys will melt or whatever, and I went off my medication. This was back in 2018, and in order to compensate for that, I took lithium orotate, which had really good reviews. They said that there wasn't, the reviews and people said that there's no side effects, it's just all natural. I remember a particular person and I saw on YouTube that was talking about his brother having bipolar disorder, and he didn't know what to do about it, and eventually his brother committed suicide. And he said, I wish I would have known to do something. Lithium carbonate is what's prescribed. Lithium orotate is not, and lithium orotate is the lesser of two evils. So inevitably I was like, okay, well, I've been sober for a long time, I haven't been doing any drugs, I should consider taking this instead of a medicine. I don't know if I did before or after, but I went and talked to my therapist and my psychiatrist and my doctor, and I told them directly or blatantly, I was like, I'm not going to take my meds anymore, I'm going to go the other route, the holistic route. I'm not trying to say holistic is a bad thing, but I remember an episode in Friends where Joey was doing the air quotes wrong. But yeah, I wanted to do a natural route, if you will. And all of them said, no, that's a bad idea. Please don't stop taking your meds. The one that still cracks me up is my therapist saying, Masi, you shouldn't do this. It's not the right call. We could taper it down and then you get off. And I say to my therapist, you don't know me. I'm good. I'll be fine. So I told her, you don't know me. I've been going to her for years. And she's right there. Anyways, so I eventually went off my meds and I trickled down the mountain again. The mountain of success, and I had a job, I had self-development, I was going to become a millionaire. I had all these dreams and ambitions that got bigger and bigger as I went more manic, because it's reasonable to have dreams, hopes, and ambitions, but you have to work on it. Pure delusion doesn't always pay the bills. So yeah, eventually I went manic. And that was a few years ago. That was over like 7 years ago. I've been stable for 5 years now, I believe, yeah. Because I've been on my meds religiously. Well, not really. I'm not gonna lie here. There's been some scares and some stupid choices, some not wise choices on my part. But yeah, I just wanted to give a little bit more feedback. What is it? Information. Give you a little bit more information about what the book is about. It's about dealing with bipolar disorder as an Afghani American or as an Afghan immigrant, amongst other things that create the mindset of not giving up. No matter who says that you are not enough or you'll never make it, even yourself. I've had to fight myself and say, yeah. I mean, I made a lot of mistakes, and I regret those mistakes, and those times that I was very disciplined and strong-willed. with the sobriety, celibacy, veganism, all of those things, it was like I always kind of look up at myself then, and I look down on myself in these days. That was 10 years ago. In my 20s, I was doing that. In my 30s, I'm still like, I'm nowhere near giving up everything all at once. That was all at once. That I don't. There's something back there that I don't know how I was able to do it. But this 30 years old, I'm still going. I'm still kicking. I still have dreams, ambitions, goals, what have you, and I'm working on each of them incrementally. And this is one of them. This is I got to stop saying, I guess this is my purpose, because it feels like my purpose. Writing a book about how I overcame the odds of the odds of mental illness and self-destruction and a lot of other things from my history and my family's history, to be able to continue being optimistic. I meet people that say they're realists and they sound like pessimists, and people say pessimists say they're realists. And I have not only great hope for myself, but for the world, for the future of humankind. And I want to contribute in a way where I can actually make a difference. That cliche saying that we all say when people ask, what do you want to do when you grow up? I want to help people. Now I know how that is. Now I know how I can help people. There's no hidden agenda behind it, I guess. Not I guess. I always second guess myself, because it's like, am I being truthful? Am I not? I'm not a pathological liar, but I have to self-reflect. I did want to become a millionaire back then. I mean, I still do, but I wanted to become a millionaire by the way everybody else did it, and I tried it the way everybody else did it. I didn't give everything a fair shot, or anything a fair shot, because I had shiny object syndrome, but tried dropshipping, digital marketing, a bunch of other things, and I know a lot of them have like price gouging, or they mark things up. Anyways, this isn't a business channel. It's about a book. It's about my mindset. I will keep you guys posted on the journey I'm going on. Right now I'm trying to finish An Unquiet Mind by K. Redfield Jamison, which is amazing. I don't read books, like literally read them. If there's a pun in there, please point it out, because I love puns. But I listen to audiobooks. My genre is self-development and financial freedom. I'm a big habit guy. That board, if you can read it, there's a part where I call it Habitual Hero. It's all my habits for the day. I don't always get them, but when I do, when I get each habit in one single day, that's amazing. That's like a wow moment. So I rambled on for longer than I intended. I'm trying to do the consistency thing by creating a video every day. And I was supposed to do it for 5 minutes, then I got into a story or something. But without further ado, please check out, stay tuned for more content, and the book whenever I have, there's a law, I have all the rules and laws, principles on my board. One is Parkinson's Law. Is it Parkinson's Law? I think it's Parkinson's Law. Yeah. It's the law of, it means if you give an object's mission, a goal's deadline, a task's deadline is as important as its deadline. So the bigger deadline you give something, the less important it will come. Because you could say, I'll do it tomorrow. It's okay, I'll do it tomorrow. So you got to shrink it down to a place that's reasonable and you can manageably do it. And I wanted to finish it. I've been trying to fight myself with finishing the book within a month at first, and then 2 months, 3 months. Now I'm like, okay, maybe I just don't have well, there's a lot of things that I don't have. Which one is my freedom of time all the time. I have two jobs at the moment. One, I'm a home care not advocate, home care aide for my mom, personal care manager, personal care assistant. My mom's son, a female. Oh my god, it's I take care of my mom. She has some conditions, and then I also have a part-time job at pizzeria. I make the pizza. I just learned to make. This year I'm working a lot, different jobs, because I don't. If the job gives me a reason or a few to not enjoy it or want to be there, then I don't. So I've tried a bunch of them. Right now I'm working at a pizza place, and the future endeavor with that is financial freedom, not with a Pontello's Pizzeria, but with starting businesses online. I do want to. I have an entrepreneurial spirit. I know it, and one day I want to get back into that. But for now, the book is the main purpose, main mission. So the deadline is by February. So it gives me December, January, and February. By the end of February, because after that I want to travel to London, and I'll talk about that in another video. But please stay tuned. I will keep you guys posted. Thank you for watching my video. This is Masi Amadzai. This channel's Mountain Lion Mindset. Hope you join the tribe, and I'll see you guys. Okay. Let me just say one last thing. Yeah, I'm blanking out. Writer's block. Thought block. But tell me in the comments if you guys are working on anything that you want the world to know about. Or if you are and you don't want the world to know about it, maybe say why not at the moment. Is it too important? Because I always hesitated. I mean, I never hesitated with my ideas with people, but this book is one thing. I don't want the wrong people to get their hands on it. Because, I mean, I don't know. It sounds paranoia, but I don't want people to take my book and turn it into something it's not. I guess it's that. Well, but then I'm like, well, I'm gonna try to get it out there so people can read it and get the help they need from it. So I might as well put it out there as soon as possible. So yeah. With that said, thank you for watching. This is Mountain Lion Mindset. Out. This is awkward. This is Mountain Lion Mindset. Out.